All right, welcome everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. How are we doing today? All right, yes, fire, love the fire, bring the fire. Like the old Beavis and Butthead cartoons, fire, fire, fire. You just love the fire, right? All right, so let's see what we got going on today. So listen, I think right now we just have really, man, we're at one of those goddamn points right here where it's just we are so like on the edge of just smashing this. I'm torn right now, right? I'm torn. Like I still feel we're in this A B C D E right here. And I think we're just like right on the little cusp. Look, we just opened a brand new candle up just 1 minute ago. I kind of want to breeze through these candles as quickly as possible. I really want to go down to 4 hour. Let's go down here and see what the hell. Right, we got some really crazy candles we just posted up here. And I have to say, yeah, crazy. All right, so we just closed. Look, we're on a red 6. So we just closed out a red 6. We had a spinning top. We had this insane inverted hammer here on the 4 hour. Just crazy. Then we threw up a spinning top. Then we just threw up another inverted hammer. We threw up a hammer candle. Right there. We got a lot of, like, it's the struggle. The struggle is real right here. So down into this falling wedge, tried to pop out. Falling wedge, tried to pop out, right? And it just got absolutely rejected, got slapped down like a bitch at the trailer park, trying to steal your last beer, trying to go up again. Getting slapped down. I gotta say, guys, I am like, there's bullish signs and there's bearish signs. Here's our 6 hour. We put in this beautiful candle right here. This should have been a reversal candle. Nope, just didn't happen. Got slapped down again. Got your hand too near the beer cooler, trying to get in there and steal out those nice, expensive Hams beer, that Bush beer. You know, the good stuff, right? $5 a case. Don't say no. All right, now let's look at this 12 hour. I mean, this 12 hour is just piled with a whole lot of ugly, right? This is just piled with a whole lot of ugly right here, right? Beautiful 9 candle. This would have been a perfected 9 over here on this 12 hour with a long-legged doji candle. That did bleed out as a bleeding 9, right? Took 1, 2, finally started to flip this candle here. So we started to flip this 12 hour to a green 2, right? So we flipped this baby to a green 2, and then it started its march back down. We just flipped out on our green, on our first red 1 here. Nice little retrace on that baby. Nice little retrace. Just the struggle was real all in here, right? Let's take a look at this daily candle. Here's the thing. I would prefer and like to please hold this green 1. Okay, I would like to hold this green 1. Bleeding out on this 9 right here. Listen, we just bled out. Look at that. There was a 9 bled out all over on this baby. Just bled this all the way damn down. Let me reboot this. I'm going to reboot this real quick. Give me a second. I'm at F5 this baby. Right. Boom. I got some notavos over here. I got some notes. I had over this over my all right, and the hell. Wait, hold on a second. Give me a second, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Which one? Oh, it's my Mex. I got this over on Mex. Let's pull this over here to Mex. There's Mex. What? How come you're not giving me my damn lines? Where's my damn lines, Mex? Hold on a second. Let me go over here. Trying to update this one to the members one. Right, this should be the same one. All right, upload, reload. There it is. All right. Okay, there we go. So now here's kind of what my thunk is. My thunk is I would like to reset this baby as a 1, okay? I'm not exactly sure I would like to see this fall down. I just don't want to see this fall down. I want to see this go back up here to reset this. Take 4 candles, take a couple days, reset this baby. and then let's drop back down, right? Because dropping down here, and I just put this in the video I did today. I just posted that up. It's called The Secret Session. I just threw that up on the YouTube channel. If you guys watch that, here's the thing. Bouncing up here is bearish. Bouncing down here as a bleeding 9 would be bullish. Okay, so this would be a bleeding 9, and this would be very, very bullish to break down right here. Now, this is bearish already. It is an imperfected 9 on the daily. So this is an imperfected 9. So what that means is this is not what you want to see to end out a trend like this. You want this 9 to be at the very bottom over here, or you want this to bleed out just like this did. See, look, there was your 9, imperfected. This is an imperfected 9. This is an imperfected 9. It is not at the bottom. And look at exactly what happened here. You tried to flip this, and then this thing just bled out all the way down here, right? This is what happens because it was not a perfected 9. It said, nope, I'm not done. I want to keep going. And you just tried to flip me too soon, and then it just kept running. Now, here we are. Now, we have made a smaller drop here. We made definitely a smaller drop down to this 9. This was, a pretty solid drop to that 9. Retraced a little bit. This is where that 9 truly ended. Recovered 1 to 4 candles. Started our drop again. Got to a 9. It's imperfected again. So all that does is that just tells me, hey, where do we want to go? Does this thing still want to retrace up here a little bit? Come on up here, tickle the 382 right up here. So what I did is I drew a line, my fib from there to here. And I said, hey, does this want to come up here and tickle a 3672? Or even better, get up here to the 50, do a little tickle time of this wave down right here. So I'm just counting this particular wave down because I would look at this as a correction. A, B, C, that would be a correction, starting a new wave down. If this was my wave 1, 2, and 3, then this was wave 4 here. Wave 4 would be looking maybe to just get up over here and peak just a little bit over top. Now, I would like that because it would completely reset this again, right? Now, falling out here makes this harder to trade, just like this was. This was a lot harder to trade right here. As this thing was falling out of the sky, we had nothing to tell us with the TD system when it was going to turn around. All we knew is at one point this was going to bottom. We were just chasing this all the way down to the ground here. And the same thing. We got the same shitty setup as we had before. Okay, so we have the exact same shitty setup as we had before. Imperfected 9. Trying to flip to a 1. If this does give way, if this does break right here, right? You're in all of this right here. I mean, look at this. You cannot look at this little area right here and say this is clogging the toilet just like a tampon, okay? I'm sorry, people. This is how you fuck up bathrooms in public restaurants. Really bad, right? You want to know how they get all clogged up, right? I own bathrooms in public areas. Swear to God, I don't see why people still flush tampons. It's unbelievable. I'm not blaming anybody in per se. This is not gender specific, okay? Because guys can flush tampons too. I've never seen it done, but it is completely possible. But what you're looking at is you're looking at a hell of a blocking wall right here. Like this is a wall, right? Until you break... Right? Until you break, this is just, look at it. Close, 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 close. This is kind of made a really nice wall, and until you break lower right here on this this daily candle, look, came right down, just got rejected right back up it. Right? Close, close, wick there, wick there. This is a lot of support that's happening right here on this line. This is like it. This won't let the flush go down. That's right. It's like the Great Wall of China inside your toilet pipe, right? But I would have to say this, I would like to see this flip to a green 1 right here. This would be ideal, right? We're going to call this the Great Wall of China. Right here. We're going to call it the little Great Wall of China. It is doing its best to hold this up, right? All right, anybody seen the movie? If you've seen the movie, Great Wall of China, if the monsters come over here and there's no one to protect the wall, everything's going to hell, right? So, now, if this breaks lower than here, right? this is your next stop. If 32 is your last hold point, you snap lower than this, 32 is your last hold point here, and the shit hits the fan, right? So you've basically got a wall on top and a wall on the bottom. You're trapped in the middle right here, because the same thing applies up here on top, right? You got a wick, close, close, close. You got the same damn thing. It happened right here, right? It just happened on the top side. So you got a wall on the top side too, right? You see that wall, look, close, 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 wick, right? Close, close, wick, wick. It's the same thing as happened at the same time in the same damn place, just in different places. Okay, so we need to, right, just watch this great wall. You give it up on the top side, you're bullish. You give it up on the bottom side, you're just, this is just, honestly, this is just like we could just draw out. Hold on a second. Give me one moment here, people. I need to get very technical here, okay? I need to get very technical here. Right? Hold on. No, that's not what I want. It's not what I want. Give me this, right? So we're going to draw this. And this is the toilet bowl right here. And here's the flusher, right? And then here's where the toilet bowl pipes connect into the wall, right? And this is where the turd drops. There's the turd, okay? And then when the water hits, right, you get the water in there. And then here's the little water in the bowl. There's the water in the bowl right there. And then we still need to add our turd. And then there's our turd right there. All right, there's our turd. Okay, so this is exactly what's going on. This is in the most technical terms I can totally put this in, right? This is the, actually I should probably rename this the Great Flushing Wall of China, because if you break this, if you break the toilet seat right here, man, that's it. That's just it. You break the toilet seat, crack this toilet seat open, and you're definitely headed into deeper territories. You're just going to flush this baby straight down the toilet, right? And where would that go, right? Where would that pipe go? Let's see where that pipe goes. All right, so we want to get real technical here. So that pipe, right? The pipe's going to run deep right here, right? That pipe's going to go straight down, all the way down. And I figure it can get down in here, right? And this is where that poop is this poop is gonna settle. This is where all the poop is down here, right? This is where it gets really shitty down here, right in there, okay? Now that's as good as I can do. I want to be as technical as possible with this, so you all get, you know, my expertise, my true technical opinion. But this is what happens right here, right? There you go. Good. All right. Glad I'm able to really exceed. I'm here to exceed all of your expectations to the best of my ability, okay? That's what I'm here for. All right. Now, here's what I truly think will happen. This is what I think is possible, okay? You've got two possibilities. All right. Number one. Let's get ready for number one. And number one is, right, the poop hits here, splashes out of the toilet, and then falls down on the floor, right? Really ugly. It's going to be a super horrible cleanup, but I think this is possible. I think it hits 3,200, and then we get a bounce, and then you got to clean up on aisle 5 over here, okay? I think this is one possibility, and then you got a real big mess. You got to clean up on the floor down there, right? These are both shitty situations, okay? Either you can just go straight down, just get this nice and easy and over with, or we can get a splash, and then you got a little water to clean up down here. And it's just, you know, it's just absolute mess. Nobody wants to do this down here, okay? Option 2, right? Option 2 is, right, you get a saving grace, right? The poo goes back up inside of you, and you decide to hold this thing for like 3 days, okay? Everybody's been here, right? Everybody's been here. You've all had to get that poo. You've all held on to it for a couple days. You trapped that poo inside of you, right? And then you let the poo go, right? And then you let the poo go down the toilet, all right? We've all done this. Don't act like you're special, right? Don't act like you guys are special. I have done this myself, especially when I was a little kid. Oh my God, dude, it hurts. You get that sore tummy. Your tummy's all sore. Now, I'm trying to keep this as professional as possible here. We're trying to keep this as a family-oriented show. Okay, so we've got two different options, same outcome. Okay, All right, there we go. So this is our messy poo target right here. These are our messy poo targets. You break 3,200, you can splash and hit the ground, and or we can get a retracement, and then it's the long dive to the brown toilet bowl of water. All right, doing good. All right, let's move right along in this excellent professional TA presentation we're doing here. We're going to go, okay, now we're going to go over here. Getting a little bit of rejection right here, a little rejectamundo. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the bears can reject this like they did last time. So last time we had this exact same scenario happen. Let's bring this up. Last time we had the same scenario happen, the bears actually did the same thing. So they were able to turn this around and reject this out. So there it is. This is a rejection right here. Okay, once again, just like your high school days when you met a girl, if you really liked her, what did you do? Did you buy her nice things? Did you say nice things to her? Did you share your lunch with her? Hell no, you fucking pulled her hair. You slapped her on the ass a little bit. You threw the ball a little harder at her. That's how you got her attention, right? That's how you told her you liked her. So let's see if this is what happens. And you know what? Usually you got rejected. It's okay. We got over it when we got into our 20s and 30s. All right, so this is possible. We're looking for a possible rejection here. So I still think we're 50-50 on this rejection. Now, let me tell you what, if we go back to the poo chart, you know, you've got this, you got the suck it up inside of you and then dump it out, right? And that's your option 2. Your option 2 is the J hook where you suck it up inside and then you poo it out again, okay? So this would be option 2 right here. We're going to mark this green. And then a little retavo, right? And we'll go a little brighter than that. So this would be the option 2. It's called the J hook, right there. You see the J hook right there. You break through. And usually what you do is you break through, you come down a little bit. So you go like this, you break up, and then you break down, and then you break up again. And then you break down, and then it's all over, and then you end up where we're supposed to end up at is down here. Listen, we are going to end up down here one way or another. I don't care how high we break up here. I don't care how far we go up. We are still going to go down lower. Okay, we are still going to go down lower. Right? Can you accumulate? Can you buy some right now? Can you hold on to some for a little bit of hope? Sure you can. You know what I'm saying? There is a little hope right here. We do have hope. We have hope. We're very close to breaking out on the top side, right? We go back to our toilet bowl chart. We're super close, 3,800. We can break out the top side of the toilet bowl. Right here it is. You can break outside the toilet bowl lid. You can go up. Now, I still think we could possibly be in a little baby E. This thing is just barely holding on. If you lose this line, you're going to find 3,200 real quick. 3,200, I think, will give us a splash, and then you're going to head to the floor, all right? Let's move along. Now, this is our other chart. This is one of our indicator charts. I want you guys to be careful because, listen, usually this daily does not touch and break over this. This is so close to being bullish, right? We are so close to being bullish here. I mean, we really are. Now, the 12-hour is ugly AF, right? Ugly AF. This line touches this line. This ish gets real, right? You do not want this green line to rub the red line because it is gonna, I mean, this is it. You do not want these two lines to come together. Look, every time these two lines touch, bad things happen. Okay, so let's go all the way up here. Let's squish our little chart up. So we got a nice squishy chart, right? So look, up, come down. Green comes down and touches the red, right? And that's ugly, right? Look, green touches the red, ugly. From the top, green touches the red. Woo! Holy but Jesus, right? That was super ugly, right? Green touches the red, fall down, right? Green bounces off the red, go up. Green bounces off the red, go up. Green goes down. It is not pretty. We are so close. Now, we are still technically, all right, I know you're not going to believe this. We're bullish on this 12-hour chart right here. As long as you are above the yellow mean line, you're actually bullish. Not until it crosses lower than the mean line on the 12-hour is this bearish. Okay, this is not bearish until then, right? But if you flip back over to your daily chart, here's our daily chart. All right, I'm going to peel this off here. Here's our daily chart. Now, this is where you get the whoppers. This is where the whoppers happen, okay? So you get some really big whoppers. When this thing falls, look at the yellow line, right? Everything is great. Look at this. Oh, guys, we're accumulating. This is the bottom. I'm one of the TA gods on Twitter. You should honor me with great prestige and joy because I'm going to tell you that this is officially the bottom. Ah! Bull Twitter got real quiet. It got real quiet, didn't it? There was just a few days where it was like you could just hear crickets, tumbleweeds would roll through crypto Twitter, right? It was like, oh Lord, it was horrific. Yeah, it was like it when you are below this yellow line. This is just not. This is a very bearish place to be. Above the yellow line, you're good. Below the yellow line, you're bad. We are just hugging this thing, right? I'm sorry, guys. You know, I don't know what kind of relationship you're in with your woman or significant other, even your dog, right? Sometimes when you are nuts to butts, and that's exactly what we are nuts to butts with being bullish here. Right? You guys, we are snuggled up super tight. Somebody's the big spoon, somebody's the little spoon, and we've even got a very awkward third spoon right here in the center. Like this is the threesome. You don't know which way this is going to go. Your girlfriend brought home some strange piece of ass. The girl's a little tipsy. Is she going to barf all over everywhere and pass out on everybody? Or is this going to go down? Is this going to happen? This is 50-50 here whether this happens or not, okay? This could be the best night of your life or this could just be the worst night of your life. It's all going to just be decided. There's the line. This is getting close. You go on top of this yellow line, there will be joyous singing of the bulls. The bulls will sing joyously. We'll get a bunch of bullish tweets. This is going to the moon. They'll be singing hallelujah. They'll all tell you to accumulate. We're going to 20,000. And Marius will get on Twitter again. He'll be just Marius volume 174, Starfleet Academy volume log 97. Right? We are going to the moon. We guarantee by the end of the year, we will be at 1 million, right? I mean, all those morons who said we were going to be at like, I don't even know, at the end of the year, they've got a few days left. So that's good. Okay. So somebody needs to start cranking out the hot dog eating memes for what's his name? Who's the guy eating the hot dog? What's the guy's name eating the hot dog? McAfee, yeah. Start cranking out those hot dog eating memes for the end of the year because this guy's going to be eating a hot dog. All right, so listen. The way this sits, we are so close to breaking bullish right here. So close to breaking bullish, all right? We're just right there, just right on that side of the line. Just a little bit. And we can just make this happen, right? We can make something bullish happen right here. We see the wall. We see the wall. Can we hold the wall here and get a little baby bounce up? I'm telling you guys, here's the good news. The good news is that this will probably be decided whether we're going to finish out this wave 4 bounce over, or we're just going to go straight down to 2,900, 3,200 and bounce and then go lower. I think all of this is going to be decided here very, very quickly. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen for sure, probably, I think, over the next 24 hours. I think over the next 24 hours, we're definitely going to get a decision. Either we're going to bounce up, we're going to be looking to load more shorts, and we're going to be looking at a final end of wave 5, fingers crossed, at least coming down and touching coming down and touching our 50 MA, right? This is where I would like to go. Listen, the sooner we get down here and poke this 50 MA, the better for all of us. This is just drawing out longer and longer and longer, and it is super sucking big time. All right, we're going to move on. Baby Bull Jesus on the MBT chart says, nope, long way away. Still got to have one big drop. We look, it came all the way up, touched up here, came all the way down, got a nice dead cat bounce right there, pulling back down. We just, we're still in this void, and look at all the buying that's going on. This candle did not exist just a few days ago. This candle was way sucked in here. There's been a lot of buying and selling volume going on right here. So this is very interesting because it's changing the landscape. The bad news is that if and when this does drop lower, even though we go up, if we go up here and retrace back down, now this just becomes a wall, an additional wall to go back up through. Right? So we're just making this harder to go back up through this previous buying and selling wall. If we do finally, I'm saying when we do finally get down to this dead cat area where I think we're going to get our bounce. I'm leaving my freaking kitty here. My kitty is not going to move. I still think this is where the cat goes splat, and then we get our nice big bounce out of here. So my cat is staying there. I don't care how far I got to move shit over. This is where kitty's going to end up here. Right? And our prayer is this where the kitty ends? He doesn't end way down here somewhere. We don't want the kitty to go down there. We just want the kitty to fall right here. That's it. All right? Moving along. This was I just put this in the members area. I was working on this area. This is a flag. Now, technically that flag could have ended right there. Right? It could have. It's possible. I still think that flag is going a little bit lower. We came down to this resistance area that I've had this marked out here for a long time. We see it over back here on this chart, right? There's this resistance area right here, right? This is a weekly historical at 3339. There it is. Hit it, stuck on it, can't get through it, right? It's just trapped, all right? It's like a really bad burrito we got from oh no, those flow right through you, right? I take it back. Those burritos flow right through you. There's nothing clogged here, right? So now we're just trapped right here, and we did a dead cat bounce and another dead cat bounce. Now, usually when you do a dead cat bounce, I like to have a bigger dead cat bounce and then a smaller dead cat bounce and then maybe a baby dead cat bounce, and then I fall through. Now, this kind of did the reverse. We kind of got a little baby one, and then we got a bigger one, and then we got a bigger one. All right, so we got 3 really nice little dead cat bounces out of here. So I really would like to see. I'm still there's something's holding this up. People just aren't ready to give up 3,200 here. They're just not ready. People are not ready to see the 2K again, right? They're not ready to see the 2K mark again in front of Bitcoin. They're so not, and we have not got there yet. We are literally 199 points away is the closest we got to getting down to 2K, right? Now, what WTF? This is the 2-day candle. We got a brand new 2-day candle. What the fuck is this? Look at this thing. WTF, man. What is this thing? This is a bullish pin bar, okay, or a pin bar candle. Right, this is exactly what a pin bar candle is. We're going to have to see how this pin bar plays out. Came down, threw up this nice, wicked, long-legged doji into a pin bar candle. I mean, the struggle is real right here. Now, I swear to God, if we close out this candle like this for a whole day, I mean, that'll just be the craziest just sideways accumulation ever, especially on like a 2-day chart. Right? I mean, that will be just absolute sideways on a 2-day chart right there. I'm looking at this bullish pin bar candle, not quite sure where this can take us. I mean, especially on a 2-day. I mean, it's pretty incredible to have that bullish pin bar close out like that on a 2-day candle. Nothing. I mean, you just can't find anything with this kind of formation. But I have to say, this says there's a lot of support right here. This is really trying to hang on right here. And I'm not sure what's holding this up. So we're just going to have to watch this as it plays out. But that to me is a little bit bullish. That's bullish right there. Right? Have to see how this finishes. Chalk and money flow, same old. ADX chart still looks like a big inverted head and shoulders to me. Still can roll over sideways. I had this coming back up and then going back down for one more try. Listen, we have completely gone into the bullish bounce area on the daily. There is no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes, okay? Nothing. Every one of these little blue hooks right here, look at these little blue, 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 blue. These are all bullish bounces. Listen, we have gone so far deep on this bullish area. I mean, we are so bullish. Like, we didn't just go bullish. We went bullish a second time. That's how bullish this thing went. This thing went so deep, it had to retrace again to say, nah, I don't think that was far enough, right? So listen, I know a lot of people are saying there's a lot of bullish divergence out there. Okay, but on the ADX chart, this is actually bearish divergence on the ADX. Okay, so listen, when your indicator is higher and the price action is lower, that is bearish. Okay, that is bearish. That is not bullish. You know, you want your indicator to be lower, your price action to be higher, and then that is better. That is what you want, right? You want to have a lower or equal indicator, right? And lower or equal pricing. That would then give you a bullish signal that, hey, this is about to take off here. But this is clearly a much lower price action here with a higher indicator. Now, we're just going to have to see how this plays out. This is going to give us one more drop down, or is it going to start to go inverted on us and give us some kind of a very nice bounce out of here? Only time will tell. I'll tell you what, if this were up to the exchanges, well, first of all, we'd never be here. We would have had the tether fairies print some shit out about 10 times ago. We'd probably be another $1 trillion of printed tether and somewhere up here in the 6,000-7,000 range still bopping around. But I mean, this doesn't look good. And just one more little drop here. I'm telling you, boys and girls, we just need one more little drop. Let's just get this shit over. I know people are holding this up, trying to make some money. That's good for them, but let's just move on to the bear market. I mean, the bull market. Let's get this thing over with. No, this all worked out good. You know, I just think we're close. Baby Bull Jesus, ADX chart, getting closer. Here's the big wedge we're in. I think we're in this big wedge. Here's our chart. Listen, we're about to break bullish on this on our WMA TSI chart. This is our true strength index chart, right? We're breaking over the resistance line right here. Came in, given a second shot. Just, you know, it's trying to give it a bounce out. We came over, rolled over. It's trying to roll back up out of this baby. Now, let's see how this works. I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know on this chart, right? I just don't know. Because this does like to roll over one more time. It loves to roll over a second time on a rebound. So I'd like to see where that happens. So you get deep, rolls over once, rolls over twice, right? Once. So here you go, deep, and then at least rolled over once. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I hate to say it, but I'm at the don't know. I'm at the don't know because we're so stuck on this 3,300 range right here. Okay, I wish I had some more I do know, but I got a lot of I don't knows. Shorts, I do know this still looks like a head and shoulders. This is still going to be a goddamn head and shoulders until this is not a head and shoulders. I still think this is a head and shoulders. I'm going to leave this arrow here. I'm going to make it green, right? I'm telling you, this scares the living bejesus out of me, right? This should scare the living bejesus out of you too, right? A head and shoulders like that with this headed back here only means one thing, and it means nothing good at all. It means capitulation. Here we go. Yeah, last time your shorts were down. Here, you know, I mean, you got to be really careful, right? This thing drops all the way down here. RSI on our, this is the RSI on the longs, this is the RSI on the shorts. RSI on the shorts, we are not in danger of a short squeeze. As you can see, the shorts completely capitulated here. As we all know, there was absolutely no short squeeze, right? There was absolutely no short squeeze. We know that, okay? All right, so we know there was no short squeeze. The shorts retraced, the shorts RSI retraced. We did not have a short squeeze. I know people have been screaming for one for a long time, but it didn't happen. Nothing, nothing. It all looks bad. RSI is deep. It just looks the same, looks shitty. Our Stoke, right, the 12-hour Stoke. This is our one real, this is the danger thing right here. We got to watch this Stoke. The Stoke does decide to roll over on us. This thing will get really vicious, really ugly. Now, very interesting. We put in a green 3 with a red candle. We did put in another red 1. So listen, we just can't seem to get over these, like on these 12 hours over here on Binance. It's like 1, 3, die, 1, die, 1, die, 3, die, 1, 3, die, right? We just can't seem to break out over these damn 3s here, and we just keep getting retraced. And what this signals to me is it just shows a lot of weakness in this market as this marketplace is just rolling over farther and harder, deeper. Okay, just keep an eye on the Stoke. The Stoke is really important. You should really keep an eye on your 12-hour Stoke. All right, trying to go as quickly as I can. Bounced off. Look at that. Bounced off the bottom of the daily BB, Bollinger Band, as a nice support. That was a beauty. If this does break lower, look at that. 3,200 buckaroonies, right? 3,200 buckaroonies. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mark this chart. We're going to write down here, right? Toilet, bowl, splash. All right? So this is the toilet bowl splash right here. Remember, we talked about this, okay? If this were to come down to this toilet bowl splash right here, I'm not saying it's going to, but I'm saying it could, right? Remember, you hit the toilet bowl, it splashes, then it breaks through the toilet bowl, right? Something like this, right? There is the toilet bowl splash, right? There shows you another great reason why I think the toilet bowl splash is possible. There it is. Right? Come down here. There's 3,200 bucks. You hit the toilet bowl. You splash out. You splash back down onto the floor. Right? Perfect. Works out gorgeous. I love it when a plan comes together. Right? There's nothing more satisfying than sitting on the toilet for about 2 hours trading, just telling your wife, honey, I am taking my time. You cannot rush perfection, okay? Because I know each and every single of your wives gets mad at you when you're sitting and staring at your damn computer or your phone all day long. The bathroom is the best place to hide from your wives. We all know this. Just make sure you run out of that happy spray that they love, okay? Just be like, baby, don't come in. I ran out of the spray, right? That keeps mine away all the time, right? All right, so listen, this would show this. Now, top side, right? Now let's look at the top side. Oh my God, how freaking convenient is this? The Great Wall of freaking China, right? There's the Great Wall of freaking China at the top. The Great Wall of freaking China is right here, right? And then our toilet bowl is right here. Oh my God, how this all works out just like freaking magic. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful when a plan comes together? Right? That's just gorgeous. That's what I'm talking about. You go here, right? You go back here. Where's our toilet bowl picture? There it is, right? You take the picture, you drop it in the members area. And very nice, okay? Drop the bear, and then you put the poo, right? So, that about appropriate right there. A picture of a bear, picture of some poo. This is bear poo, right? That's what that would be, right? Seriously, there we go. All right, so, I'm going to scoot along right here. I think that worked out perfect. Great job. All right, done. Great job done by everybody. So, there you go. There's our two options. We are trapped here, right? We're trapped here. And we know what the deal is, right? There we go. Something like this. Now you break this line. You break this line right here. You break this. And poor Vamp needs to listen to about, oh God, 1 to 7 days of bulltards calling the bottom and wrecking everyone again, right? There we go. All right, this simple, right? Break the Great Wall of China right there, and we literally will have to listen to bulltards. Oh my God. Now, where do I think if we did break this? There we go. I think we go right up here. We just do a little pokey pokey right up here. This would be the bull's target. It's that simple. This is where we would go if this baby does break out, right? This is where the bulltards would go to die again. If anybody is even following these guys, which I seriously is unbelievable. I don't know how you can be wrong so many times and still have so many goddamn followers. It's absolutely just stunning to me. Stunning, right? All right, so there we go. I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to move this over here because it's a little confusing, right? We'll just make this green. Bonk. And there's that. And then we're going to do this, right there. And there. You want my long-term trading plan? There's my long-term. Hold on, I'm not done. Then this up to here. Right, and it's good. Oh, right, this, if this falls out, we might get a bounce in here. This goes all the way up there. This goes all the way up there. I still think, yeah, 27, yeah, something like this. I mean, there's going to be some bounces in here, so don't get me wrong. But it's going to be something like that. So if you want my long-term plan, this is how this is going to go. Right? Long. Oh, these would be short-term. Short-term options. Right? There you go. All right. This, for me, would be by far the most painful of all of the options that we do have out here. This would be just absolutely bloody painful. Horribly painful. I'd have to listen to bulltards for, it might even take weeks. This might take weeks. Now we'd make a bunch of money going up. I get it. But it would just be so painful. All right. I just, God, the pain of these bulltards on Twitter. It's super ugly. It's horrific. All right. And I hope by now all of you have unfollowed everybody on Twitter who told you that 6,400 was the bottom, or 5,700 or whatever it was a long time ago. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's go back to our bullish signs because we do have some, right? We've got our 3-day. Here's our 3-day right here. Now, we are going to end this 3-day out with this. You got one whole day left. I think you got one more day left of this 3-day candle. You might have 2 days, right? We might have 2 days. So let's just keep an eye on this right here because we got 2 days, maybe 1 to 2 days to play this 3-day candle out. Now, this is a perfected 9. This is good. This is very bullish. This is a perfected red TD9 and bullish, right? This can bleed, but we will be looking for a, a little too far. We'll be looking for a bounce based on this and the daily red TD9 also. So now we have two very bullish things that are happening right here. Very bullish things that I really like, right? We have this right here, which is this TD9. Okay, we have this bullish TD9 right here, which is very bullish, right? This is you've come to the end. This is perfected. We like this. This looks good. Now, this did, fuck Binance. I fucking hate Binance. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of Binance. We're going to go BTC. Oh, hold on. Let me grab this. Copy. We're going to switch this over because Binance seriously sucks nuts. I'm going to go to Bitstamp. People will ask why I use Bitstamp. I use Bitstamp because it has history, right? All right, so here's our 3-day. And we're going to do a texty thing. Come here. Paste. Okay. All right. Now, this is the 3-day chart, right? So we're looking here. We want to see some bleeding nines. Nope, nope, nope. There's a 9. Look, we have never hit a 3-day. Oh, there we go. Bleeding. See, look at this. There. See this? Very nice. Look at that. See? This is doing the same thing. Very nice. Oh, come on. Give me my arrow. Okay, and right here, this is very, see this? I like it. See, right there, right there. Ooh, look, we did it again right here. See, I like it. These are all good, right? So these are all really good. See these 3-day, these are all 9s. They all bled out. Look at this. This is exactly what we want. Okay, we want this to happen right here. Let's just get this over with. And we're going to go back over here. We're going to do a price range on this thing from there to there. 900 points. Oh, man, if we did 900 points right there, put us down to 2470. Oh, man, seriously. I can see all of the Baby Bull Jesus stuffies right there. This is where all the magic happened, right? This would be so nice to get a nice little fat jump out of this thing right there. Oh, that would be gorgeous, right? Even come up, throw a little psyche down, right? That would be gorgeous. But this is great. See, we're on this. Now, if we flip this, this is the worst thing that happened. Here's my scared thing. You want to know what scares me? Scaring me. Hold on, let me pull this thing, copy, paste. Okay, here's what scares the bejesus out of me right here. All right, if we take this, and then we flip this. Let's say we go up here and we flip this to a green 1, 2, 3, right? And then all of a sudden we flip this to a green. Now we have to start the 9 count all the way over again, right? I don't want to start the 9 count over again. I don't. Starting this 9 count all over again is going to really suck, right? Really suck. Really suck. Let me say it slower for you. It's gonna fucking suck. Okay, there we go. All right, let's move on. Now, all the way back in prehistoric times when dinosaurs existed in Bitcoin, right? We got to go all the way back here to prehistoric times, right? This is where we find a lot of the original bullish Bitcoiners, right? They all come from this era. These are the old dinosaurs. This is when they roamed the earth, right? 8 small creatures. This is it. Now, let's see if we got any 3. Look, oh yeah, see, there's another one, right? Let's do this. Ooh, come here, come here. Paste, look, same chart. Right, same chart. We're gonna get some pretty arrows. Oh, look at, there's one right there. Gonna rub that one. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, that was not a nice one right there. That's a really ugly one. And then look, there's capitulation right there. Ooh, man. Okay, so this is where I possibly think we could be, right? If this is where we really are today, and this were to play out again, I'm not saying this could play out again. This is kind of freaking convenient how this worked out 3 times, just like how it worked out 3 times up there. I'm not saying it's the same, but I'm just saying if it kind of looks the same and it kind of smells the same and it kind of tastes the same, then it could be the same, right? I'm just throwing it out there that this possibly could all be the damn same. All right, and if this is all the same, then this is going to be some ugliness that we could see over this TD9 right here, because I have a good sense that this is where we're at today, right? Because when you go, and I'm going to throw a couple indicators up here. I'm going to bring this down. We're going to go over here, and where you at? Come to daddy. There we go. Got it. Okay. Let's see. There's our 3-day. Ooh, you did get a bullet bearish cross right there. So the 3-day back there had a 50 and 200 cross. But it just pretty much followed the 7MA down. We never broke over the 7MA on the 3-day. Okay, so let's go back. I want to see what's happening now. Okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to say there's the 7, and then there's the 7 and 50 bear cross right there. I'm sorry, that's the 50 and 200. Sorry, 50, 200, the 50 and the 200 MA cross. All right, oh, come here. Okay, so the 50, the 200, and then we never got over the 7MA for the rest of the way down to find baby bull Jesus. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to take a little picture of this. Take a picture here, 2014 and 2015 above. Look at the 3-day bleeding nines, and also look at the 7MA. We never break it during capitulation, right? Also the, what is that, the 50 200 MA cross. All right, so let's go back up and take a look and see what we got today. Come here. All right, come here, come here. Whoo, Jesus Lord. See, I tell you what, it's a lot easier to get up to these charts right now than it used to be. Okay, so there's this. Let's bring this over here. Got all our super pretty stuff. Okay. Ooh, man. All right, so what do we got here? What do we got there? Huh? Huh? Nice. Ooh, shit. We got another death cross coming. Okay, so there's your 7. So there's your 50 and 200 MA cross. Right, kind of convenient how that also winded up right here in the very similar place. Okay, and then look, we've got another cross coming between this, the 100 and the 200. All right, now look at the 7MA. Right, let's do this. Let's bring this down a little bit tighter. Okay, let's get in here tight like a tiger. Right, tight like a tiger, bring it in here. Okay. Now, where is that 7MA? Oh my God. How about that? Let's see. Come here. Get out of there, Arrow. Get out of there. 7MA is at 3,800. Okay. 7MA is at 3,800. Boy, does that sound familiar, guys? Is that like the top of, is that like our splash zone on the top side or what? Right? So let's mark this out, 7MA. 7MA is at 3,800. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to go here. We're going to drop that into members here. Now, let's do this. Let's go all the way back. Where the hell? I got to figure out where I am first in the charts. Okay, let's go all the way back. So we're going to run all the way back over to, where's our toilet bowl chart? Toilet bowl chart. There it is. Okay, look at that. 3,800. 3,800. Okay, so if we broke all the way up here to the top, right? Let's go back. Where's that chart at? Come here. There it is. Okay. So if we go, if this is our true capitulation, like happened in 2014, right? We're going to get in here. We're going to look real tight. There's the 9. Ooh, we barely broke the 7MA. Right? Barely. Let me suck all this down here. You get down here. Right? Look at that. We barely broke the 7MA right here. Very interesting, right? So look at that. We retraced back up and just cracked the 7 MA, then dumped to BBJ. Whoop. Yeah, there it is right there. All right? If this is where we think it is, right? Last time in 2014, was that? No, it was 2015. 15, we just cracked the 7 MA, then dumped to BBJ. Okay, there you go. Look at that. And then this is where we found Baby Bull Jesus. And look at this. This would be perfect because we think we're going to get a bounce about 2700, right? So if we're at the 9, we're going to retrace a little bit and then bleed out on this thing, right? This could be so ugly. And look, this happened pretty quick. 3, 6, 9, 12, you know, so you use 16 days to find Baby Bull Jesus from here. This would put us at right about Christmas time. If this is where we're at, let's say this is not where we're at. Let's say it's over here. If this is where we're at over here, if this is where we're at over here, we're fucked. We're fucked, people. We're going to single digits. Bitcoin, no questions asked. We're going down to like, I don't know, $1,000, $1,300, maybe even deeper. This is what we don't want. We don't want this to be it over here. But look, every time this thing got down here, right, to this 9, this bleeding 3-day 9. So here's the last time it did. This is 2014. Still fell out a little bit, retraced, cracked the 7 MA, but then it just stayed under. Never could close above the 7 MA all the way down here. Right now, this is you've got your choice. You got your options here, but none of this looks good, right? Oh, let me get this a little tighter. Come here, tight, tight, tight. All right. Let me tighten this up here, right? You can clearly see now this 50 and 200 cross is right above where we're at right now. It is not over here, okay? It is right at where we're at right now. And the weekly cross is the same too, right? So there's the TD9. You can see these TD9s, both of them. We need to just really, 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 oh, please, Lord, baby Jesus, right? Please, Lord, baby Jesus, let us have a Baby Bull Jesus. We need you so bad. Where are you? Right? I will get my Baby Bull Jesus stuffy, guys. I'm going to order it. I'm going to sleep with it every single night. All right, my daughter will probably try to take it away from me. We will have a pillow fight over it. It'll be vicious. It'll be a vicious pillow fight. She has a pink puppy already. It's her little stuffy. We already fight over that. So, listen, sometimes Dad just needs a little loving from the pink puppy also, okay? And, yeah, this is where I think it's going to get ugly. Now, a retrace right here would be absolutely perfect mundo if we went right back. And there's our 200 cross. We're going to get rid of this. Boom, we're going to pull that out of there. And if we got to retrace back to our 200, it would be right there. And then down. And then we would find Baby Bull Jesus right down here. Fingers crossed. That's where we find Baby Bull Jesus. All right. All right. Anybody got any questions? All right, good. No, glad I got those all answered for you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. It is nothing but my pleasure to take care of each and every single one of you. I love you all as if you were all my children. Listen, I can't afford all of you as my children. I can barely afford the child that I got now. We have 214 beautiful people watching now. I would just like to say this is the best, the most accurate, the most amazing free channel ever. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We don't miss a beat. I'll be here Christmas, New Year's Eve, Hanukkah, every single holiday, Kwanzaa. I am here for you guys. Please, please, all I ever ask, go out there, hit the share button, help me save the crypto world one trader at a time. I am the Vamp. I am from Until 1 Mil, and I am out.